my client filed a complaint, and then the Ethics Commission found that there was no probable cause to pursue the complaint. My client felt that since he had brought this claim to the proper forum to pursue it, and they were unable to go forward because they didn't find probable cause, he apparently talked to reporters is what they claim. And so because he talked to reporters, they found him to be in breach of a never used before statute, that he was basically gagged from talking about a complaint he filed. And there's plenty of case law out there that says this is completely unconstitutional. The Ethics Commission decided to rely on a Kansas Court of Appeals precedent that wasn't even on the issue. They issued an order and fined my client $7,500. And so not only did they fine my client, they absolutely went after him with a vengeance. And so then he had to pay for his attorneys, and that's where we are today. He's out the money. We're asking for $17,500 that he paid in attorney's fees to defend his constitution.
What authority do we have to agree to pay you attorney's fees?
Well, if you don't feel you have the authority, then deny the claim and we'll take it up in federal court. My client paid money for attorney's fees to defend himself in front of this commission. He had asserted his constitutional rights to the commission personally.
Commissioner Solot?
Now, if there is no authority for us to agree to grant him his attorney's fees, I mean, I don't even know what we do with this claim.
I would agree with that statement. I mean, the general rule is that unless there is statutory authority or unless it's provided in a contract, a party is not entitled to their attorney's fees.
It's not something that we can grant, and it's not something that we need to deny.
So you're suggesting no action?
I'm not,
Because we can't take any.
I don't see how we can take action.
Counsel, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I think there's nothing in our statutory authorization that says we can give attorney's fees. The place to go would be special claims against the state.
I mean, there's an ethical argument here that my client was prosecuted under an unconstitutional statute. He paid his attorney's fees. He was harmed in that manner. It's the ethical and right thing for you to do to make him whole.
I disagree with that. That's not my understanding of that system. Commissioner Bernard?
I tend to agree with Commissioner Solak.
My position is Mr. Van Meteren has made a request for payment, and you either agree to pay him, which I think we have no authority to do, or you deny it.
We don't have any authority to spend one penny on attorney's fees. We can't authorize even if we wanted to. And I feel uncomfortable either granting your claim, which we have no authority to do, and I feel uncomfortable denying your claim.
I will withdraw the motion if you would withdraw your second. Sorry.
I'll withdraw my second.
Okay.
And I think we should thank this kind gentleman for coming before us and giving us an opportunity to discuss this, but suggest that he take it up in the proper form, because this is not the proper form.
Commissioners, any other closing thoughts? Okay, that's
The
kind
Ethics
of.
Commission now wants to tie their own hands about whether or not they can pay it.
Do you think other Kansans should be concerned that this is our ethics?
Well, at this point, there's still an unconstitutional law on the books. They vacated the order against my client, but until I haven't actually seen that order, and depending on how they vacated it, they might be able to pursue other people who file a complaint with the Ethics Commission and then want to talk about it in the press. I mean, the Ethics Commission didn't even investigate this complaint other than, there's no probable cause, and they were done with it. According to the law, that complaint goes into the ether. No one can ever speak of it again. And my client who filed the complaint can't talk about it. No one on the commission can talk about it. And so it is a ridiculous law. It doesn't matter if they want to deny the claim or not take action on the claim. Federal court is still the ultimate jurisdiction.
So the final amount they might be on the hook for could be substantially more than 17.
It could be as much as the federal lawsuit.
Right.
So was this a money-saving effort then?
Yeah.
You were trying to save them money? Are you going to federal court?
We'll reserve comment on that until I've had a chance to talk to my attorneys, but it's a distinct possibility.